know that expression, you learn something new every day? Well, here on Paige's Lessons, I'm going to share with you a variety of insights and self-reflections that will inspire and motivate you to rethink how you process and experience life. I'll be giving my best advice on topics such as relationships, career, and overall life transitions. I can't wait to share these golden nuggets with you. Let's get started. So Sunday scaries are a real thing, and they really suck. Sometimes it's that constant dread every single Sunday. You can always it's like clockwork, oh man, I can't even enjoy my Sunday because tomorrow's going to be Monday. I got to go to my crappy job, or I have to insert whatever you don't want to do. And I have coached a lot of people around Sunday scaries and helping them overcome the burnout and being overwhelmed in it. And right now I'm guilty of it. I'm making this recording Sunday night, so it's ready for you tomorrow on Monday. But I really just want to share that every single week, it kind of just depends, right? Maybe you do have a good weekend and you're maybe not as down on the Sunday scaries. Maybe it's not as bad. So first thing I would say is, can you rate your Sunday scaries from 1 to 10 on a scale? For me right now, 10 being I really just am feeling blah and I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I'm about a 7. And it's not like I'm avoiding or not wanting to do work or anything tomorrow. It's just I'm not in a great mood. So what I decided to do was to take action in a very, very, very small, less effort way. And because right now, Sunday, it's catch-up day, got laundry and meal prepping and all this stuff, right? Even though I'm not really inspired or having even energy to do it, the tiniest thing that I did to change my mood, because when you feel like crap, you're like, ugh, and you want to get out of it. So the smallest thing I did was I turned on YouTube on my TV and I typed in the search bar, "get shit done." Because that's not what's happening to me right now. So I know I have things I want to get done today, but I'm just sitting on the couch. So what did I do? I went on YouTube, typed "get shit done" in the search bar, and what came up in my history was a couple of motivational videos. There was one by The Rock. There was one by Joe Rogan, something about his podcasts. And then there was another one by Gary. I can't think of his name right now. But he's a motivational speaker and coach. So anyway, he's famous. I can't remember his name. Anyways, he said this really fucking cool thing that I just had to make an episode about because I was just literally blown away by what he said, which was he was talking about Mondays. Gary, it's Vaynerchuk. Vaynerchuk? Oh man, that's embarrassing. Sorry. Okay, it just came to me. It was Gary V is all I hear. Anyways, he was talking about how people feel really sorry for themselves, and he was like, I just don't understand why we keep making excuses for ourselves, and your head is all down on Mondays and you just hate your life. And he was going on. And then he just was like, what if you died literally on Monday morning? Someone told you you're going to die at the end of the week. And that's pretty graphic. I mean, to truly think, if we could sit in that for a second, envision yourself that you are guaranteed to die next week. Holy shit, does that spike your motivation or what? At least it did for me. It was wow, I really want this next week to be badass. He's like, if this is your last week on earth on Monday, or actually, if you could have this belief that I'm gonna make Mondays my bitch. When he said that, that to me was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna make Mondays my bitch. Like, I don't wanna keep this like, oh, Sunday Scaries, I don't wanna, blah, like this very low vibe, very, just like draining energy. I'd rather be like, no, fuck yeah, let's go Mondays, bring it on. Like, I'm ready for you. Like, having this kind of like game day mentality. I just wanted to share, and I hope that's something that resonates with you, because if you can attack Monday as if it were your bitch, if we were to believe that this is like our really last moments on this earth, which it technically is, he's not wrong, then can you just imagine how much shit you're gonna get done? So yeah, that was just really helpful for me after I heard his talk. It was only like 10 minutes on YouTube. I then immediately did some of my shit. I got some things off of my list, and I just felt really motivated. So I highly encourage listening to your favorite podcasts, or going on YouTube, listening to your role models, your celebrities, your influencers that inspire you. Or if you enjoy self-help books or reading or magazines, or even Pinterest, going on Pinterest and like looking at different things to inspire and motivate you, do that. Like, make a tiny, tiny shift. And for me, it was to listen and watch a motivational video to get me out of my own head, to get me out of my own shit. And really, when you shake it off and you're like, meh, Sunday's actually not that bad. Like, everything's actually okay. Like, just that little bit of movement makes a huge difference. If you have any inspirational videos or any recommendations, please feel free to send me a message on Instagram and let me know, like, hey, this video was really empowering. I love to collect inspirational content. I think it's really fascinating. And if you head over to my YouTube account at paigemitchell.coach, if you just type that into YouTube, I have playlists of basically your everyday listen. So I have a playlist that's called, I think it's called Daily Inspiration. And I have my favorite videos, a lot of TED Talks as well on there. Just when I know like I'm not in a good mood, a playlist is already ready for me. So there's really no excuses. So make today your bitch. And if not today, make Tuesday your bitch. Screw it. Like, do what you need to do to tackle the day. You are gifted this time on earth. So make it count. If this podcast truly resonates with you, take a screenshot of the episode and share it on your social media story. Tag me on Instagram or Facebook, and my handle is @paigemitchell.coach. I'm so excited to see what you shared and connect with you. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, take care.